In my recent podcast episode with Brian Goulet, he talked about the advantage that he experienced never using a fountain pen before getting into his business. This gets me thinking about how this ties to leadership and how often leaders think that they have to know everything in order to lead others. And if they don't, some leaders are afraid to admit that they don't know something that they feel like they should know. Who said that the leader needs to know everything? It may have been that way maybe decades ago, but we are in 2019 now, and a mindset of having to know everything isn't helping you and it isn't helping your team. As a matter of fact, not knowing everything, as Brian mentioned, can be a real advantage for you. When you don't have to know the answers, you must rely on your team. Authentic leaders openly share with their teams that they don't have all the answers and rely on the team to work together to resolve problems, overcome obstacles, and create innovative solutions. In Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich, Hill tells a story of Henry Ford, who was being questioned by an attorney. The story goes like this. Finally, Mr. Ford became tired of this line of questioning, and in reply to a particularly offensive question, he leaned over, pointed his finger at the lawyer who had asked the question, and said, "If I should really want to answer the foolish questions you have just asked, or any of the other questions you have been asking me, let me remind you that I have a row of electronic push buttons on my desk, and by pushing the right button, I can summon to my aid men who can answer any question I desire to ask concerning the business to which I am devoting most of my effort. Now, will you kindly tell me why I should clutter my mind with general knowledge for the purpose of being able to answer questions when I have men around me who can supply any knowledge I require?" This story illustrates that Henry Ford was humble and confident in himself enough to forego the need to know everything. That's why he had a team of people who were experts in the area that they were hired to be experts. He used his team to create his success business adventures. As a leader, now is the time to relinquish the need for people to recognize you as the expert. Do you agree, or is your situation different? Let me know in the comments.